Good afternoon, YouTube fans. It is kind of a nice, good Saturday afternoon, but the call volume is really slow right now. You know, called up to my boss. He doesn't have much going on. Neither does AAA. I've already done one unlock call today, so I don't know what is going on, but I have to kind of wonder if maybe this government shutdown is taking a dramatic toll on everything. I mean, I know for those that work for the government and everything, they have to report in for work, or most of them do, and then of course they're not getting paid for it though. That's, I kind of see that as a growing problem. So I don't know, maybe that has something to do with it. I feel sorry for the folks that have to deal with all this nonsense, but I mean, maybe it's kind of making us grow into realization that not everything is always as it seems, and sometimes we have to take other measures and whatnot just to make ends meet. I mean, even for guys like me, if I'm not getting any calls, that means I'm not making any kind of money. So we're just kind of gonna mosey around here. We're in Wilmington currently, so we're gonna see if maybe we can scour the highways, see if anybody's broke down, needs some help or something like that. Maybe we can get some help to those that really need it, and see what we can do. So well, stay tuned, guys. We'll see if we can conjure up some calls. We'll be right back. Well, that didn't take very long. I didn't get a call, but I just was out here on 71, and this is looks like a car full of ladies or whatnot. Might have a flat tire or whatnot. I mean, they're a few miles down here on the northbound side of 71, so try to see if they might need any kind of assistance of any kind, like air or just kind of general overwatch, because I know how most people are. They don't get over. So we'll see what goes on there. Well, guys, it looks like they're already gone, so maybe they were just looking for something in their trunk, but kind of a weird spot to pull off and look for something. I think I would wait till the next exit. So, unless you've got kind of like a roadside emergency or something, I wouldn't pull off to the side of the road. Auto accident. If you're looking for something in your car or whatnot, just go to the next exit and pull off. I mean, there's always a gas station almost at every exit, so that's just for your own safety and everything, because not everybody's going to move over for you. So use it as a teaching tool. But I've pretty much already made it right back to 73 here in Wilmington. So turn right back around. Or actually, no, you know what? I'm just going to take 73 all the way down into Waynesville. Start heading that direction. See if there's anything there. Yeah, I'm also listening to my scanner radio here too. It sounds like there's a auto accident somewhere off of State Route 132. 3 cars involved, one into a wall, possibly one on fire. Somebody's non-responsive. So, all I can say is thoughts and prayers out for all those involved. I mean, accidents are definitely they happen all the time, anywhere and everywhere, so you always got to keep your head on a swivel no matter what you're doing, whether you're doing a job like mine or just being a regular civilian in your own car. Always be vigilant on what's happening around you. So anyway, guys, we'll see what happens next. Stay tuned. It's over there. I see it. Okay. I'll turn around. Find out what I need to do. Taking the phone with me.
Can you take it straight to Nissan?
Well, I don't know if I'm going to be able to take it.
Oh.
This may have to go to Wheel Lift and Dolly's, but I would need to see real quick if this has a neutral override in it.
Okay.
These are so new.
Yeah, I mean, it was running fine.
They said it just shut down on you, or?
Yeah, I mean, I drove it here just fine. It was perfect. And I come out, it won't stay running.
Okay. I don't think. There's like no access panels or anything on this car. I'm trying to look up underneath the dash too. SRS airbag. Nope, we're not even touching that. Okay. That's what I was afraid of.
This is near the gear shifter.
Not on this one. This one's got a full electric gear shift.
And yeah, and it's saying use a mechanical key from your key fob or a small flathead screwdriver.
Is it in front of it?
It says the battery is completely drained or electronic shifter will not work and the manual override procedure is required. Locate the shift block override slot. It is usually a small plastic cover near the gear shifter.
Let me see your key fob real quick. Okay, well, the car does turn on. Engine malfunction, power reduced, service now. It won't even run. It's cranking, but it's not wanting to do anything. Looking for any kind of access panel in front of the shifter, but this thing is weird.
There's a YouTube video on it. It says 2025 Nissan Rogue neutral hold mode, which is what you need. There is a YouTube video on it.
Okay.
If that helps you.
Well, unfortunately, I'm on a work phone, so I don't have access to YouTube or anything.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah. Let me look underneath this cup holder. Nope, nothing there. And I can't pull up the plastic on this shifter. Nowhere around it because most of it's tucked up underneath the radio.
Yeah. It's saying it's right by the shifter, so I don't know where that is, but it's saying there's like a button there.
The only thing I can do is, let me take a photo of this real quick, and I'll put it in the feed. Should be posting any minute here. This doesn't have a normal shifter like, where you click it. This has got some kind of weird integrated slider type of transmission.
Yeah, so it doesn't have like a button on top where it says park.
No, and it won't even stay in neutral either. I mean, I have the car in the on position or run position. I'm able to move the shifter to neutral, but as soon as you let off the brake, it goes right into park.
Yeah, because it needs that Hulk one, and it says with the engine running or foot on the brake, slide the shifter to in, immediately return the lever to the home position and slide it into the neutral again, holding it until message indicating neutral hold mode displayed. Yeah, it says now you can turn your engine off and the vehicle will remain in neutral. But if the vehicle has no power, then you do the other.
Interesting. Shift to park range. Neutral's flashing when I do that. But yeah, this thing is just not cooperating. No matter how many times I tried to slide it to like the home position and I'm trying to do exactly how you set it, it does not want to do. As soon as you let your foot off the brake, it just goes right back into park. And of course, there's no room for my big flatbed to go pick this up from the front or anywhere. They're parked like right in front of a cart corral. Do I hold that? This thing's giving off more warnings now. Yeah, it's not staying in park or in neutral. I think it's got more than one malfunction here going on.
Yeah. Okay, just let them know that they have to call back in and request a Willis and Dolly's to the Nissan is who they called it in through.
You called it in through the Nissan?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, you'll have to call back Nissan and have them issue a wheel lift and dollies. We can't put all-wheel drive on something like this because otherwise we have to drag it out. It'll ruin the transmission if I try to do it. If
Tell
they put
them
it
I
on
need what? Should
wheel lift and dollies.
They should know that, knowing what they
It's a type of truck.
Yeah.
Because every time I try, it will go into neutral, but as soon as you get out of that driver's seat or let your foot up off the brake, it goes right back into park. And it's supposed to have a neutral hold. This is not allowing me to do any of that. It's giving me more warnings than just engine malfunction. Because, you know, you've got like a complete electrical...
They put it in limp mode, basically, that throttle actuator. So when it's sitting there idling,
Well, yeah, that's part of your engine problem, but now it's got other problems that are kind of... I think it's probably a spider effect. But because she was just going over with me, okay, you do this, and then it should go into like neutral hold. But with all the malfunctions, I don't think it's going to hold. It's just going to remain in park no matter how many times we try to shift it to neutral. Because even with the door open or close it, I don't think it's going to matter.
I know they don't like the door open.
Yeah,
They won't go into anything with the door open.
No, most everything has to have the door shut. Some of them you have to have the seatbelt clicked in place too now.
Alright, I guess I'll just...
Yeah, for safety.
So, all right, she's going to call Nissan and have them issue out a wheel lift and dollies to come grab this out of here.
Okay, how many en-route miles did you have?
I don't. I'm his only driver. I come from up north by Columbus.
Were you sitting down there not long ago?
Huh?
Were you sitting down there not long ago?
No, I came from Wilmington. Yeah, that's where I just came from. Let me double check mileage en route, 13 miles.
Okay. And just so you know, I don't see a dolly truck, but that don't mean there isn't one. It just means that I don't see one in that area, so.
Okay. Well, I know you guys normally can only see who's logged in, but you can't see what truck they're driving.
Yeah, so sometimes we can see, sometimes we can't. If they've integrated with Towbook, we can't see what kind of truck they're in. So we
Well,
can't
hopefully
see
they
anything
kind of
with
fix
all
that.
these, but- yeah, I'm hoping.
It'll be beneficial for you guys. That way you can, you know, better facilitate the appropriate truck to each call.
Right, yeah. Well, you guys, we can still see, but once they integrate with Towbook, we can't see anything. We can't see what driver it went on. We can't see any of that. So the shop takes over the call at that point, and they do what they need to do.
I can't get anybody at Nissan.
No, but you know what? It's probably because they're already closed. They're probably like a 9 to 5. Even on a weekend, it's tough to even try to get a hold of most of these guys too. She can't get in touch with anybody at Nissan.
There should be a 1-800 number in her owner's manual, and they will get her to whoever she needs to call.
Were you calling a 1-800 number?
And
She is now. Okay.
Yeah, she'll have to call the 1-800 number to get service.
Okay. Alrighty.
It'll be covered under the warranty, so it'll be if it's a deal for the warranty, like it needs to go back to Nissan, would be my guess, and they will hook it up to their computer and see what's going on with it.
Gotcha. Okay.
Because it'll be under warranty. So
Makes sense. Okay. Alrighty. Well, I do appreciate you, and I'll move on from here.
all right, anything else I can help you with, just let us know.
All right, will do. Thank you.
You're welcome. Have a good afternoon.
You too.
What are you doing?
Bye-bye.
What the hell you doing all the way over this time?
The only reason why they don't allow us to take them like that, because it's a huge liability. If we drag it out of there, we have a risk of damaging your transmission. We're not going to be prepared to do that.
don't give me a person to talk to. It wants me to talk through the link, which they'll just send another tow truck.
Yeah, I don't have no idea.
Alrighty.
I'm just now getting your text message. That's how slow everything is around here. So, worst comes to worst, you just have to call for a private tow company that actually has one available. It's very difficult for most weekends because most of these guys run Monday through Friday. So if you can find one, save the receipt, and then have it resubmitted into the roadside through Nissan, and they'll try to reimburse you, hopefully.
Okay.
Hopefully that helps, but I wish I could do more, but I was like, well, let me try to get it in neutral. If I can get it in neutral,
Yeah.
then fine, I can at least, you know, pull it out that way and have somebody steer it while I'm pulling it. But in a parking lot this size, it's kind of hard to get straight on with it unless they're closed and I can get on, you know, with it. But
That's all right. I'll just go.
I don't want the liability on it. Got a reputation to uphold, so you're welcome.
Head northwest toward Corwin Nixon Boulevard.
No, I'm there's available here just in a second. Release the pack and I'll do that. $32 Long Swirling Command.
Go ahead.
Except for Brush 81, be available at quarters. Squad 81 to be out of service for cleanup.
Here, 50.
It turns into fry, and which goes into one.
Well, so after talking with AAA there, we can't get all the route calls. Now, on all-wheel drive vehicles,
Turn right onto Corwin Nixon Boulevard.
just to kind of
Use the
depends
two lanes to turn left
on
onto
what's really
Ohio
kind of
48
going on. But on vehicles like that, you know, where it's so brand new, risking on trying to skate it out or something worse happening to it, it poses a huge liability risk. So there's really not much we can do. And, you know, with wrap calls, AAA kind of holds the whole policy with that anyways. But I mean, I don't understand it. It's supposed to be able to hold into neutral. Now, I don't know if maybe it's one of those things because maybe the door was open, or, but I have no idea. I've tried it both ways and it just was not willing to work with me. Now, every time I let my foot off the brake, it went into park. Now, but now we're moving on. We got a tire change up in Mainville, so now it's starting to pick up. I don't understand that. Why is it after 5 o'clock and all the calls start picking up? Now,
Continue on Ohio 48
I'll never understand that. Anyway, we'll go to our tire change and we'll see you guys there. Lost his jack. Doesn't know where it is. Yeah, you always want, like, whatever side you're working on, always set up like your tire block on the diagonal side from the side you're working on. There we go. The old rapid jacks, those things work. Let's see. Aha. Got a good enough amount of air in there, you think, or do you need to add? You did. Okay.
If you want to check it, add 57 or 55 pounds.
Okay. Wow. Okay. Oh, they always love to get stuck right around in here.
Yeah.
I can see they sanded down some of it, but it's definitely kind of adhered itself. Let's see here. Oh, that feels really good. Okay. Like somebody put anti-seize on these lug nuts. Not something I would ever advise. Yeah, now you're back in business. Not a problem. Need anything else from me?
No, I think that's, is there anything that I need to sign?
No, you're good. All right, man. Well, don't work too hard tonight. and move on to next. Whoops. Oh, forgot my phone. How's it going, man? You paying by card or cash?
Card.
Okay. Comes out to about $116.27 with tax and processing fee.
You said 116.27.
Yeah. Going to Dayton on Lexington something.
Yeah.
Forgot already the street name. Other than Lexington, that's all I can remember. Good old Monroe.
Sorry, moving money around. This was an unexpected.
Yeah, the classic membership, I don't know if they never seem to explain it to anybody, but you're only covered for the first 5 miles. After that, then it's $5 a mile. Now, the only way you get a free tow out of that is if you're going to a AAA car care center and it's 40 miles or less. Other than that, if you go anywhere else other than any one of those locations, then you're always going to be paying. I always try to suggest to anybody that has like the classic membership or whatnot, upgrade to the next one, like Plus or Premier, because then you won't have to pay the over mileage. With Plus, you get like 100 miles, and then Premier gets like 200.
Okay. How much was it again?
Oh crap! It went to the next screen. $116.27. That goes here. Okay. And you got a key for me? Or what's wrong with this?
I'm really irritated. Long story short, first fix, replace motor.
Okay.
Motor. Then literally second fix yesterday, Honda Professionals this time, starter. And then yesterday was just driving home from the east side of Dayton and the west side of Dayton and noticed white smoke. This time I'm now going back up here.
Oh wow!
It is overheated at this point, so I'm confused.
So you got white smoke coming out the exhaust?
No.
Or just
the front right here?
Okay, by the radiator. Yeah, it definitely sounds like you overheated for sure. Actually, I wonder. It may start just enough. Ouch. That was easy.
Exactly same.
Well, if you overheat, I mean, sometimes if you've been sitting here just long enough, I can get it started without having to worry about doing, you know, or making it worse. So that's the benefit of that. Now, there's always more than one way to skin the cat. Oh yeah, I kind of vaguely smell it. Just a little on the overheating side. Usually white steam just means you're burning off coolant. It hits something really hot and it's just, I'm sure it stunk to high hell.
I did see green liquid.
Okay. I mean, I don't know if that's just rainwater or what that is, but I mean, you got a little bit on the ground. It might.
Yesterday.
Okay. Your radiator cap might be right there.
It actually is right there.
So it's probably blowing out of that. But I mean, you could have a bad radiator, hose, thermostat, any one of those number of things, really. Hop in if you want. All right. I need to re-lube up my straps. There we go. Didn't want to latch. The one thing I will never miss is going all the way down Gettysburg across all the darn freaking speed bumps, especially in a tow truck. I don't mind it in a car because I mean, yeah, at least you get a little, you know, bounce to it. Well, yeah, I know that there's a few around here somewhere. They always seem to pop up when I'm not looking for them. In the winter time, these suck in the winter. If they get wet and then it starts freezing, they get frozen. And they don't like to come loose. So most of the time I'll throw them on the floor inside the cab where there's heat. Keep them like nice and, you know, pliable. That way I can at least, you know, wiggle them around. But all right. There we go. That good?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
Yeah, that works.
All right. Didn't want to put it too far up. Well, you had a hitch on the back of that, so I was like, yeah, we don't want to crash into that. Leave a nice big square hole in the front bumper. Not a problem, my friend. You need anything else from me? Nah. You too. Get yourself some rest, and hopefully you get that figured out. Alright guys, I'm gonna head back home. Honestly, don't know if we're gonna get any more calls tonight. It's just been, one of them days. I don't know. Yeah, another 5-call day again today. This has just been too weird. Well, we'll move on to our next one. If there is a next one.